Hi guys, wow, is today a biggie? The invite process. Um, how to invite like a pro as a Beachbody coach. This is one of the ultimate foundations of what you'll be doing as a coach. And it really needn't be scary at all. And for a kick-off, I am not a salesman. I don't consider myself a salesman. That's not what I'm in this to do. But you will have to invite people. In order to help people, you have to invite them, and that's that's a multi-pronged phase really. And inviting people, it starts off really by building trust. So how do we build trust? You build trust via relationships. So how do we build relationships? We're talking about primarily using tools like social media. That they are my weapon of choice to build relationships. But you're not using a scattergun approach when you invite. You're not, or what doesn't work is to just say, right, I've got me links, I created them in week one, let's just fire them out all over the place, and see what happens. That doesn't work. That's selling. That's not offering value. It's not building relationships. It's not aligning individuals with solutions to their problems at all. So don't do that. It's more like starting conversations and going in and using social media again as that example. Go in and compliment people on what they're doing, go in and show an interest, have a look on people's timeline. What have they been up to? Have they been out on a family day at the beach? Did they look happy with that? Comment on that. Just say that, did they go out and do a park run or, that sort of thing? Did they go out on a bike ride? Just use kind of excuses if you want to be able to drip feed your own fitness journey and challenge group mentality into the conversation. So if you start off saying, how are you doing? I seen your day out, your family day out at the beach, that looked really cool. Little Tommy's grown up fast, he seems like a fast runner. He must take after his mom like that, and just see what they say, see how they react to those conversations. And you know these people, or you know a little bit about them. You've got access to the Facebook timeline. Just go in, and it's not intrusive. You've got to remember that's what social media is here for. Don't be a watcher. You've got to, don't just observe from the outside and see what everybody else is up to. Interact. Social media is about that. Being a Beachbody coach is helping people. To help them, you have to understand them. To understand them, you have to build relationships with them, and then you can plug the gaps to their problems. You're helping them to solve their fitness problems or their health problems. So build relationships, and then it's a case of permission-based selling, really. All the time you're building this trust, and when you think you've got a bit of that trust, say, hey, I'm running a challenge group. Run them every month. My next one starts on Tuesday because that's the first of the month. Let's add you to the group. How does that sound? And see what they say, and then go throughout the process of what you can align them with product wise. And if they say, yeah, that sounds good, I'm interested in that, then you can send them the link. But you've already built the trust. Yeah. That's exactly how it works. And now you're in the transitional phase where we're talking about adding them to your free Facebook group so they can see that there's people working out, there's people eating good nutrition, there's people drinking Shakeology. And then finally you get them into the enrollment phase, and you can enroll them as a customer, or you can enroll them as a coach straight up, because if they go to buy a challenge pack, it's the same price. We can talk about that further on, but you're going to have to get used to inviting. And like I've said previously, set up in Asana, that great project management app. I've got it set up so I add 3 people to my Facebook network every day. I invite 3 people to a Facebook fitness group every day, and I invite 3 people to a challenge group every day. That's it. I do have other tasks on there as well, but as far as inviting, that is basically it. Uh, I mean, that's really simple, but you do have to pluck up the courage. You're going to face rejection as a Beachbody coach or anybody who's in network marketing. Luckily for me, my persona, if you like, is very optimistic. It's always glass half full, not glass half empty. If I receive 20 rejections or objections in one yes, all I see and hear is the yes. So I'm lucky like that as a person because that's just the way I'm driven. But you have to, if you're not like that, you have to try and emulate that. You have to become like that, because if you take the rejection badly, you ain't going to succeed. You have to. My upline coach, David Martin, always says, in this business we fail forwards. And that's a great way of putting this, because we do. We have to learn through failing each and every time to unearth the smarts in this business and unearth the smarts within the invitation process. And by failing, it teaches us what not to do next time. And every time we're nudging things around in order to succeed. But keep the invites process really simple. You're going to have the courage to do it. Just start, hit the ground running, invite 3 people to your network, invite 3 people to a challenge group, and then take it from there. But build relationships, and let's do this the right way, guys. Cheers.